training that I had is I went to art school as soon as I finished high school, and went to National Art School and went to COFA and did 5 years of art. And then after that I actually got asked to do some buying for stores. And while I was doing the buying, I actually realised that I could, I was like, well, I'm buying things that I can make. So I decided that I started making jewellery and loved it and saw that there was success in that. And then I started up a label with a girlfriend who used to work at Vogue, which is a bit of fun, called Catch and Kiss. And from that, I decided that what I wanted to do. So, yeah. Biggest challenge is finding suppliers, finding people that you can trust, people who deliver on time, people who actually make to the standard that you predict your product to come out at the other end. Yeah, and that's hard. It's also it's lots of trialling people out, but when you find somebody, you're just so ecstatic that then you've got to maintain that relationship, and maintaining that relationship can always be hard because they might have other big jobs that come in, and you might want to sample things that are quite intricate for them. You just got to have really good relationships with the suppliers. Well, first thing, going to work and just checking emails, going through everything, making sure that I reply to everybody, checking orders, going through orders, making sure that all the orders are right for stores. Then probably every day consists of sort of getting inspired, whether it's looking through magazines or looking at blogs or seeing what's happening overseas in fashion shows, or even just, I might even pop out and go to an art show and just get inspired that way. It's just, yeah, it's just kind of good to keep every day alive in a different way, I think. Yeah. Well, I've gone more into, for the Zoe move, I've gone more into silver, so I've kind of, look, I'll still keep doing leather no matter what, and I've taken a transition into the same sort of design work for Zoe Moo. And yeah, there's a new range coming out soon with Zoe Moo. And with ZM925, I've gone a bit morbid and a bit kooky. I've been doing a bone range, and now I'm going into kind of these unique pieces. It'll be interesting to see how people react to them, but I think they're fun. And I've also come out with a higher end men's range, which with the ZM925, but can actually be a bit more universal or unisex. So yeah, I think there's definitely very different things happening with all the ranges. I think doing internships is a really good thing. I've had some great interns who now do their own labels. I think in that way, it's really daunting, I think, for anyone that comes out of college or wants to start up a label and just, okay, where do I get things? Firstly, where are suppliers? Where do you get some chains, or where do you get silver stuff done? So I think by just the basics, you learn very quickly by working with someone else. And I think just educating yourself as much as possible, whether it's, if you have product, contacting magazines, giving giveaways, just making sure that some way or another you're keeping yourself active, but you're just actively involved in your environment as well.